Hello there. I believe you are blessed wherever you are. I believe God is keeping you well. I believe God is protecting you and your loved ones. No matter we are still under this siege of this demon of corona, I'm saying blessed weekend everyone all over the world, regardless of the color of the skin, tribe or nation. Right? I want to I will go straight to the point. I saw something, then God started telling me how it can be solved in a spiritual way. I want to talk about the tribe war that is in Zim. Tribe war that in Zim that has been happening for a long time. I came across something when I was doing. Then God started talking about the issue on social media. I will say to Zim people, as I said a few months ago, it's time you unite for God's intervention. If you want to invite God to intervene in the situation that you are facing, God said He will set you free. But it's time you unite. I know, I will say this. I will talk as a human being too. I know it's harder when to forgive, especially if something terrible happened. Maybe someone did a mistake or killed or someone, and they refused to recognize that it was wrong. God told me that the more you prolong this issue, the more you are going to drag His intervention, the more you prolong forgiving. I will talk about forgiving. When you forgive, you don't forgive those who have apologized. You forgive because you know the power of forgiveness. The more you hold a grudge, the more you kill your inner being and you hinder your progress. Here I'm talking as a prophet of God here. The more you drag grudge, you hold grudge, the more you injure yourself inside, and you hold your progress. So I'm saying to say to Zim, God has recognized the tribe war that is among you, the oppression that has been happening. But I'm saying, I will say what I said when I met other people who were talking about this a few years ago. I said to them, there is one solution in all this. Because in politics, everyone wants to be heard. People, they play politics because they want to be represented. People, they play politics because they want to be heard when they talk. Then I say to them, the thing of still fighting one another, it doesn't unite the nation, it scatters the nation regardless whatever happened. Then I said, my advice to you, my spiritual advice that I will give it to you, even you today, I'm saying to the one tribe that thinks that they are not a Matabele tribe, that they think that they are not heard. I said, I will say what I said to those I met who are closer to politics. I say, lead your people well. If you lead your people, you have found there are two options. If you see that politics doesn't work, I will advise you in a spiritual way. You beg your king, because you have found your king, you beg your king. In that manner, you are going to be heard one way or the other. Why was I saying that? I was talking about what God was saying, that the moment they continue divided, because politics, they played, every tribe, they are playing politics for them to be heard, for them to favors to be done on their side. I say, that's the only way that God say. I know it is something that is people they are overlooking, but I say to them, those leaders, that's what I'm saying to you. I say to them, if they are failing, they see that I say don't divide one another, regardless you are that, you are Shona, regardless you are Ndebeles, whatever. The more you fight one another, the more you chase the grace of God far away. But I say to them, you have option. The option is for you to beg your king one way or the other. No one can deny you to have a king one way or the other. You are going to behave in that manner if you don't want politics. So I'm saying to you, if you are a Zimbabwean, pray. Pray for this, for the healing before the elections that will come. Because everyone, I believe, when it comes to election, everyone is expecting something that will make the country and everyone to be free. But as long you are divided, that's what God said to me. As long you are divided like that, you'll delay God's intervention, God's work, God's plans to do his plan at the ground. I will repeat again. I say, I know it's harder to forgive, but you don't forgive because they've apologized, but you forgive because you know the power of forgiveness. I'm saying to you, be blessed wherever you are. You pray in Him. You pray for this. If you, it doesn't matter which tribe you belong to. You pray. Remember, healing starts inside, coming outside. If you agree that you are healed inside, you will see progress outside on the ground. I'm saying you pray. You pray for God's intervention so that God may intervene. They will never, that's what God told me, they will never apologize. Those politicians who did whatever they did, they will never apologize. You are going to continue talking about one thing, talking about thing, until you injure, as you injured, you have a big wound inside the heart. But there is a simple way to do it. The simple way to do it, you forgive, not because they've said sorry, but because you know the power of forgiveness, so that God may bless the nation. Because when God comes down, he doesn't choose tribe or whatever, he blesses the nation. I'm saying be blessed wherever you are. When you see this video, kneel down and pray before you ask me a lot of things or a lot of questions or you comment. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I. May God bless you. Thank you.